Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Billy X Luxury. So today's video is all about my Picotin 18, this little beauty. So we're going to do a little bit of a review, wear and tear update, how to add a strap to your Picotin, the good, the bad, the ugly, basically everything I have found since I have owned this little beauty. Now, if you follow my channel, you may have seen me unbox this Picotin 18 7 months ago. So that's how long I have had it. I have since added the super cute rodeo charm in the PM size in the same colorway, which is Mauve Sylvester, which was a 2021 seasonal color. So this is the size 18. The Picotin does also come in a larger size, which is a size 22. As you can see, my Picotin comes with the palladium hardware. I have still kept my sticker on. I'm a bit funny about taking my stickers off. I know they say that the hardware can oxidize and tarnish if you leave your stickers on, but I just can't bring myself to take it off. Now the Picotin is one of Hermès's more affordable bag options. The cheapest one, I think being the Mini Evelyn, which I also have in black. So the next sort of entry-level bag, I guess, when you're getting into Hermès would be the Picotin in either the 18 or the 22 size. It does require usually some level of pre-spend. I know I had bought a couple of things in Hermès before I was able to acquire one, and I had to build a bit of a relationship with my SA and put it on my wish list, tell her that I really wanted one and the sort of colorways that I was looking for. Now, I didn't get exactly the color hardware I was looking for, but I did get the color bag that I was looking for. Unfortunately, with Hermès, you kind of have to take what you're offered. You don't always get exactly the specifications of the bag that you desire, but you just kind of have to take what you can get really when shopping at Hermès. I'm just going to show you the different details on the bag first of all, and then we will get into the wear and tear and how to add a strap and pros and cons, really. So basically it is just a soft floppy bucket bag, as you can see. It does have a hard bottom and it does have 4 feet. As you can see, I've still got the stickers on my feet because I don't really like taking stickers off. I like to leave them on as long as I can before they sort of start to peel and look a bit yuck, and then I am forced to take them off. You can see that it has the palladium hardware. I also have the sticker on the lock. So this long strap is basically just fed through these little hooks. So there is one here, and then you feed it through, and then when you add the lock, it then can't go back through, if you know what I mean. So this is securing the bag so that it can't open all the way. It does have a stopper. As you can see, I was very lucky and was able to acquire a PM size rodeo charm in the same colorway. So I absolutely love it with the rodeo on it. My partner was a bit like, you're paying that much for a little leather horse. He didn't really get it, but he supports me and he thinks it looks cool, so that's fine. You can see that there is contrast brown glazing. Can you see that? So there is glazing all the way around the handles, and then there is glazing all the way around the edges. Now there is no brown anything at the bottom, really. There is brown glazing down this strip here. But it's very subtle. Like, I feel like the brown doesn't really stand out that much. It's not overly noticeable, but it definitely does complement the pink. And I guess my rodeo also has brown on it, so that is a win-win. Now we'll just take a look at the inside of the bag. So this is Clemence leather, and as you can see, it is raw leather on the inside, so it is very, very soft. And then at the bottom, it's just the hard bottom, which says Hermès right at the base. The Picotin's design actually came from their equestrian heritage. So this design was taken from a horse feed bag, which allowed the horse to walk and feed simultaneously. So pretty much the design is a horse feed bag, basically turned into a bucket. So horses pretty much walk around with this filled with hay so that they can eat and walk. In 1958, Hermès actually redesigned this and made it into a handbag, so the Picotin that you see now. So they turned the original hook then into a belt buckle to then hold your lock. So the bag does come with a separate key, so you can actually unlock this and relock it. I don't bother, I just leave it on. Now when we're taking a look at wear and tear, we'll firstly take a look at the base. On the base, there is no wear and tear visible that I can see. These corners though, because they are sort of rolled out, I feel like they would be more prone to wear and tear out of anywhere in the bag. I do have one little scratch on this corner. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's very, very minimal. But I do feel like these corners with repeated use would definitely get maybe some darkening or some marks on them. The base having feet is so good because otherwise this base would get super dirty, I feel, especially on a light colored bag. The handles don't have any wear and tear yet. They still look absolutely perfect. Now there has been a little bit of darkening here, if you can see that. And where else? I feel like just really where I've been putting the straps, or here you can see a little bit of darkening. Where I have been attaching a separate strap is where you can see a little bit of rubbing and a little bit of darkening, but I feel like I probably could get that off if I wiped it. So the Clemence leather is sort of like a grainy, very, very soft, silky leather. And my Rodeo, I think, is like a lambskin type leather. So you can see the contrast, how this is a very, very smooth leather and this is a pebbled grainy leather. Now the inside raw leather I have found with repeated use has definitely sort of got a lot more fluffier, which I'll show you what I mean. See all these little pieces sort of sticking up? It's very, very fluffy on the inside, and with repeated use I have noticed it has gotten a lot more fluffy, but that's just obviously the nature of the leather. Now do I like this bag? Yes. Is it practical? Not really. Not really at all. It's kind of an awkward shape. You know, it kind of sticks out quite far from the body. It is handheld, making it, you know, difficult if you have kids or you need to carry a lot of things. It's kind of a difficult bag. My solution is I always wear it with a strap. I don't really ever wear it like this just because, I mean, I have a 2-year-old and I just can't carry a bag like this. I need to carry her. I've got lots of other things to carry and it's just not practical. I bought it because I really, really liked the design, not really thinking about practicality, but since having it, I'm just kind of like, oh, I just can't. This just doesn't work at all for me. So I watched a heap of YouTube videos on how to add a strap, and I pretty much saw everyone adding a twilly as a strap or like a chain strap, and I thought, I don't like really any of those. I want to do something a little bit different. So I did actually buy a Christian Dior. Now this is the adjustable guitar strap, so they do have thicker ones that aren't adjustable. This one is slightly thinner and it is adjustable, which means I can wear this bag crossbody or shoulder. To add the strap onto the Picatinny, I just use these 2 pieces of metal hardware. I clip it on either side of that. When wearing, the bag sort of does flop open because when you are pulling it open, it doesn't have the same look as it usually does when it is held closed with the weight. So it is going to look like a completely different bag. And I did find one time when I actually went into Hermes wearing this with my strap, I think it might have been the store manager or like assistant manager or something. She didn't even realize that it was a Picatinny that I was wearing. It was only when I was buying something and I was getting money out of it that she had a closer look at it, and she's like, oh, that's actually a Picatinny. She didn't even realize. So it looks like a completely different bag when you add a strap, but it is way more practical that way. And I definitely love it so much more when I have a strap on. I pretty much don't use it at all now when it doesn't have a strap because I just can't carry it like this. It's just so impractical. So to add a shoulder strap with a adjustable strap like I have this Christian Dior one, basically what I do is I take the front of the bag and I clip this through both of them, not just one, like so, and then it will hold it open. And then I will go ahead and clip on the other side onto the other side one, which is obviously why I'm getting these dark marks, as you can see, where the strap has been rubbing on the leather. But there we go. It kind of sits like this. It sits open. I kind of have to fiddle around with it a wee bit when it's on my body. But, I mean, the strap looks really cool with the pink, I feel. It looks really funky and sort of like edgy, and it just makes the bag so much more easier to wear. I definitely prefer to wear it as a shoulder bag rather than a crossbody, but you have the option to do either when you have a strap like this. So yeah, this is pretty much how it sits when it's on with the strap, but I just sort of, you know, mold it to my body when I'm wearing it, and it just sort of sits like that. Obviously it doesn't have the same appeal. It doesn't really look like a Picotin, but it just makes it so much easier to wear this way. Now I will show you some little modeling shots so you can see what I mean. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys what the Picotin 18 looks like when worn crossbody and on the shoulder with the steel strap. So you can see how it doesn't sit like a Picotin does when it is worn on the body with the strap. If you don't mind wearing it this way and having it look a little bit different, I mean, it is so much more comfortable like this. This is definitely my preference. So see how it just sort of molds into your body? It definitely feels secure. Like, it doesn't feel like my things are going to fall out. I don't ever have that worry that, you know, things are going to get stolen, because I feel like there's so many different bits and pieces that, you know, it's kind of hard to get into the bag as it is. When shopping, it's easy enough for me to grab my things in and out of here. But yeah, it definitely looks a bit different, maybe a little bit strange when worn on the body, but that is definitely what I prefer. What do you guys think? Do you like it? The size 18 is the more popular size, the more desirable size. So if this is the size that you want, you'd probably be waiting slightly longer to obtain one. Whereas if you don't mind sizes, it definitely would be easier to get your hands on a 22. Picotin comes in an array of different colors, pretty much most of the Hermes seasonal colors and their classic colors. I did ask my SA for either a neutral or a pink, so then she offered me this beautiful sort of pinky purpley sort of color, which I absolutely love. This color was a seasonal 2021 color, so it may not be easy to get your hands on this particular color anymore, but I mean, they bring out heaps of different colors every year, so there will be other pinks if you can't get this specific pink. If I had my time again, would I purchase this bag again? Yes, because I feel like I don't really see anything else that looks like this. I mean, it's kind of a random looking bag. It's sort of a weird shape. It's really floppy, but it's cool. Like, I really like it. I would only purchase it with the strap because just being a mum with a toddler, it's just totally impractical for me to wear without a strap. But with the strap, I definitely love it. I feel like it's really cute. It's so comfy to wear because it just kind of molds to you. It's not like a stiff, uncomfortable bag. And having a nice wide shoulder strap, it doesn't slip off my shoulder. So it makes it really, really easy to carry and to wear just for running errands and day to day. Now, my channel is all about my love of designer handbags and jewelry, specifically Hermes, Chanel and Van Cleef. Also Cartier. I do have quite a few Cartier videos. So if that's the sort of thing that you like to watch on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do upload a new video every week all about like my luxury purchases. I review the items that I've got, wear and tear, pros and cons, things like that after I've owned an item for a little while. So I love sharing all of this information with you. So I would love it if you would support my small channel and subscribe. You can also hit me up on Instagram with the same handle name, Billy X Luxury. So I love chatting to you guys on there. So please head over there and follow my Instagram page. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, you can click the like button, and when people like the video, it means that it is pushed out to more people. So that's really helpful for me to let me know, especially what you guys like and the sort of things you like me to do videos on. Anyway, that's all from me. Have a great day. See ya.